See here. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Volatility Report. It is I, Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, welcoming you to a Monday, May the 9th. We had a nice event last week. I think it'll be posted in our store soon on sort of long-term trading, using calls and puts to hedge, using the vol products as a hedge, using VIX. Basically, it's trying to manage around a SPY. The SPYs or Qs or the IWM and kind of this, let's just call it a frothy market. Okay? Actually, I don't even know if frothy is the right word. Also, take a look at our blog every week. On Friday, Mark does the trade of the week. Also, vol reports and the ideas. Oh, there you go. Principles of risk management, too. If you like what you see there, let us know, and we'll be happy to set you up with the event that we had on Saturday. Okay, and with that, let's go on to stocks in general. Gold now, again, real volatile. Stocks, the market is kind of going a little sideways, but up. Gold, again, the inflation picture, everything keeps bouncing around. We finally have a little dollar strength. So just there continues to be some volatility in this area. That's all I can say right now is we're starting to see a little bit of an uptick in it. Because gold basically had been, we had this great run up, and then it's kind of been just a little back and forth, made new highs again. Now we got that same sort of back and forth. So, it's really not hugely different because you get in the rally, then it sells off, and then it sort of channels up, right, back and forth. Now we're at the new level, and we'll see what happens. But still, whoopsie. Let me do a little bit of muting here. There we go. So let's take a look at silver. So anyway, it looks like Freeport McMoran. It's just anyway, all across the board, you're getting some selling. Could be profit taking after a big run, which is certainly reasonable. So we have some trades on there. Again, we're trying to find. It's been hard because it's very trendless to trade it. It's been a little back and forth, so we're looking for basically theta positive trades that would take advantage of sort of the move that kind of keeps staying in a range. So it has not been an easy trade, at least silver and gold, unless you really rode some of the early pops up. As far as stocks go, right now, it's really the simple thing is reason to rally. Most of the big earnings were out. They were okay, but a lot of the S&P 500 earnings were a lot lower. And, mostly we have financial earnings were lower overall from the year before. Oil and gas, obviously, lower than the year before. We still had revenue growth in technology. Kind of the one area that's sort of shining a little bit would be a lot of the semiconductors. I'm just looking at stuff like NVIDIA, where they have done all right. There's still been a lot of call buying in those names. So what do we have for market? All right, real simple. We have a volatility. We have a markup today from the weekend. Okay. And what we have is the market is still pricing to move, but we're really not moving right now. As in, you see VIX trading around a 15, but S&P 500 volatility is still relatively low, right? It's still less. It's still in the single digits. So we still have a market that's pricing the volatility that might happen. That's, I guess, the simplest way to put it. We're really just pricing vol that might happen. And is anything super compelling? We'll look at some flies, in the money flies today. There's some individual name action. We'll take a look at Tesla. It's kind of weak. I think some put time spreads. Still some downside in there. They had a lot of the good news early on, meaning we had sort of the bounce and a bit of short covering on the pre-orders for their new car. But again, the stock could be a little extended. It has not done well since the earnings. Normally, we get some, Elon Musk talks it up, but we haven't really gotten that lately. So as far as stocks goes, it looks like a lot more flat to sideways action. There's not really a lot of bullish catalysts. You've got the Brexit happening, Puerto Rico defaulting on debt. There's just a grab bag of just not great news, basically. And I think I still looking at more of the side. The side, let's just call it the sideways slide. And what really does that do for us? All right. And I don't see much changing. So again, VIX is still not super high, so more time spreads, just things of that nature. All right, everybody, have a good day. And for option bid customers,